Welcome to Student Management System Series Part 11. In the previous video, we implemented the delete functionality. In this video, we will see how to implement the admin page. This is our Student Management System app. Let me run it on the server. I will enter email and password of the admin. This is the admin panel page. As we are going to implement the admin page, just click on admin. So at the moment it is not taking any actions. So open our admin panel.jsp page. Open side panel, because in our admin panel we have included side panel and main body. So open side panel. Here is our side panel. Here where is admin? So this is admin. In href attribute, instead of hash, here write it admin.jsp. So when we click on this admin, it will take us to admin.jsp page. Now we have to create admin.jsp page. Create it in web app. Change the title to admin page. And after title, include the CD and links of Bootstrap. We must add this link. This will add CSS classes to our page. So in the body, I will take Light. This will change the background color to slightly gray, and include navbar, navbar.jsp page. Take a container fluid, and in the container take a row. Now include the side panel.jsp page. So we have taken a container. It will spread all over the screen, and in the container we have row, Bootstrap row containing 12 columns. Our side panel is using 2 columns, and in the remaining 10 columns we will use to build the admin page. Take a column class with the padding 4. Here I will write a heading admin profile. Take a div tag, class margin bottom 4, so it will give margin after this heading tag. Here I will take h3 tag and use class as text center, and here I will write admin profile. Save the changes. Let's see whether these details are updated or not. We only linked the admin.jsp page on the side panel, so click on here. It is not taking any actions. We have to refresh the page and click on admin. So here it is printing admin profile. So here on the side panel the icons are missing because we haven't added the icons, Bootstrap icons, to our head tag. We have to add it. Let me add those links in the head section. Save the changes. Go back to our app. Go back to our browser and refresh the page. Here you can see the icons are appeared now. And admin profile. Here we will build a card to print the admin details. Here I will write heading section. After heading section, we will take a profile card. To build admin profile card, take a row and justify content center. And in a row, take a column of size 8. Inside the column tag, I will take a card, and card will have shadow and bg success subtitle. BG success subtle will give slight success color. Success mean green color to the background of the card. And here I will take a card body. Text center padding 4. Inside the card body, I will take an image tag. So the source is from a browser, so this will load the image live. It will only work if we have internet connection. Save the changes, go back to our browser and refresh the page. Here we can see a card with the profile image. After this profile, we will print the admin details. To print the admin details, I will take a list group. Before list group, we have to print the admin name. For that, I will take a h3 tag. Use expression language to print the admin name. So here I'm getting admin name from the session scope, where we have added the admin to session scope in the first servlet, that is our login handle servlet. If you observe the login handle servlet, here we have added admin bean to the session by the name of admin. So from there I'm accessing the admin details. So here admin.username will print the admin name. And after that I will just use a paragraph to say administrator, and class is margin bottom 3. Save the changes and see whether they are reflected in our browser or not. Refresh the page. So here you can see it is printing the admin because our admin name is admin. That is what we have saved in the database, and here it is saying administrator. And after this, now we will print the admin details in list group. After paragraph tag, here take a list group. And list group flush. This will remove unnecessary spaces. And text start. So it will start the text from left side and padding 4. Inside list group, I will take list group item, display flex, and justify content between. In the list group item, we have to print two values. The first one is ID and the second one is ID of the admin. So I will use span tag, class font weight semi bold. So here I will print ID, and the second span tag is use expression language to print the actual admin ID, admin.id. So here I will comment it, admin details. Save the changes, go back to our application and refresh the page and see whether ID is printing or not. Here ID is printing because the admin ID is 1. After this, we will print admin email and admin password. So here take one more div tag and class is list group item. Go back to our app and refresh it. Here you can see your email is admin@test.com, and now it is time to print the password. Copy the same div tag and paste it here. Here just change, instead of email just say it password. Here instead of admin.email change it to admin.password. Save all changes, go back to our application and refresh the page. Here you can see the password is admin123. So it is not good idea to print the password. So I will just for now here I will just print the stars. So if you print the stars, save all changes and refresh, here you will see stars. Now we have to implement the logout. Implementing logout is very easy. So first open our side panel. This is our side panel page. Here the logout, in the place of href hash, change it to logout and open our servlet, open our controller package, create a new logout servlet here, name it as logout servlet. Here the URL mapping is just logout because that is what we have used. Okay, we don't need do post method because we will get request, and we don't need constructors from superclass. So the control will come here. Whenever we click on logout, the control will come here. So here what we will do, we will access the existing session and we will just use invalidate method. How do we access the existing session? By using the request object. So here we are accessing the existing session and we are invalidating it, and after that we are sending the response to login.jsp page. Save all changes and go back to our application, and let's go back to dashboard. So here the dashboard is not working because we have not updated the href values. We will update all href values now. Open our side panel. Check all the hrefs. Here the dashboard should be replaced by admin panel.jsp page because that is what our dashboard. And check remaining all values, they all are updated. Save all changes and also check navbar. Open navbar. So here the dashboard is not updated. Here it just say admin panel.jsp page, and logout is not updated. Here just say logout. It will take the request, it will take the control to logout servlet. And after that check the main body. These are the cards for main body. So here view students is updated, add students is also updated. Here view admin is not updated. Here we will just say admin.jsp page. And dashboard, here dashboard is admin panel.jsp page. Save all changes. Go back to our application. Now refresh the page and click on dashboard. Dashboard is working. Click on students. Students working. Add student is also working. Click on admin. It is working. If we click on logout, it will log out. And now we will check the navbar. Click on dashboard. Working. Click on students. Working. Add students is working. Let's click on logout now. So here it is saying logout is not available. Open our Eclipse and check the logout servlet. So here logout servlet, it is logout. Everything seems okay. What I will do, I will run the application again. Just run the application again. Enter admin email and password. Click on logout. Now the logout button is working. It is taking us to login.jsp page. Here we can enter the details again and log into the application. So we have logged into the system. and here click on the logout in the sidebar, and if we click on it, it should take us to again login.jsp page. Here it is taking to login.jsp page. This is all about student management system application. If you like the series, please like the videos and subscribe to my channel, and I will give all the source code of this project into GitHub, and I will place the link in the video description. Thank you.